Hello. Good to see you.
Alrighty there, Revenants. Welcome back to the Road to 100, and it's great having a lower uh, lower count of videos on my hard drive now, as everything's been transferred successfully, and so we are now able to continue running here again. So as you saw last time, we got through Mito and the Cannoneer and Blade Bear, and this time it's welcome to the EO show, as we are not going to be doing anything except blocking. And so we're going to be trying to keep EO alive, as she will steal the show here by us having very high defenses on our Blood Veil. We could also go for the Sunfang if we need to for more slash reduction, but I think we'll be just okay. But then we have Guard Drain rating up and Drain Boost, as this will increase 50% all drain values, and then we have Rush of Blood just to have more Ichor available to us. And since we will be blocking most of the time, and we will have reduced blocking stamina consumption, it's really no reason to do anything. So as we get started here, you'll notice that we're using the Dameron, and the reason for that is because it has the damage reduction. And so as you see here, we run a full set of our gifts here, and we are able to reduce all the blocking damage incoming to 0, and we have really good stamina consumption reduction there. So, and we can block all directions, so we will just go ahead and block here, as we'll let EO kill that guy, and we'll just go ahead and stand here. Okay, this guy's not going to do anything. Very good. Now he's going to attack, and as you can see, the back of us is getting attacked, and because of Circular Guard, we're able to completely allow EO to have her way with anyone and everyone here, so it works out very well. So we can go ahead and use items as well to go ahead and get some Ichor back here, and there you go. Still no damage, and we're going to block this. So we can block everything here, but we'll have to make sure that we have some Ichor available here for healing EO. Now remember that it takes 20 attacks from the enemy to engage your focus gauge, so that's important to remember as well. Now as you see, we don't have an incredible amount of drain rating here that we're picking up. So we can switch to the to a drain weapon, and then you'll notice that we get a very much increased value here for our drain rating. So if we go from a fortified to a devour version, you'll notice that the drain rating increases considerably. Our stamina reduction goes down quite a bit, but the Lost Zweihander increases us to 75, which is very nice. It's a much higher value, so we can go ahead and get these things going, as this area is awful. So as we get all of our items going here, we can run on up here, and we can go for some blocking here, and as long as we don't get a knockdown there from the Hammer Lady, as you see, that is the one thing that can break our block. So the hammer bros here, the hammer lady is going to be the thing that we will have to watch out for. So if we get focused, then we can do launches on her. So that's where the weakness in this is. If you're going for a full blocking setup, you have to watch out for which damaging attacks are unblockables, to make sure that you're not caught out by those. Okay, so and as you see here, we can go ahead and just block this guy fully and completely. Let's give EO some help here if we get yep, he's focused now, so that's good. We'll give her defensive order. Okay, let's give her some health. And as you see there, we are focused now, so we can go for some launches. And Dogged Fighter, if you have it, you can switch it out for Gift Extension to make sure that all of this stuff enhances the length of time that you have it active. And let's go ahead and heal one. Good, and Io's back up to full health. Now we won't be healing Io until much later. Oops. So at this point, we are just kind of the blocking for Io here to make sure that she gets all the damage in. Okay, she took that guy out. Good. And we'll stand in front of this fella to make sure that his attacks are hopefully going after us instead of Io. So now he's got his back to her, so she should have an opening there. And we can go ahead and keep this guy busy here in the front. There we go. And let's go ahead and turn him this way. Okay, good. Good job, Io. But you'll notice that it's a very, very, very slow, methodical way to go through here. And then when you come up against the lady with the hammer, you definitely have to watch yourself there. Okay, and let's go for the damage reduction here. Okay, and what we're looking for is this kind of lady. She's good to go against for us because she can't hurt us. She can definitely hurt Io, but that's okay, as what we're looking to do is block all of her attacks. And as you see there, she's going to damage us a little bit, or at least get our focus gauge going here. Let's go in here for a little bit of an extra focus gauge there. Good. Let's get Io back. There we go. Now we are focused, so we can go for some launches. And as you see there, once we get to the ability there to launch, we're able to do some pretty good damage. But that's the one and only time that we'll be able to actually do really good damage. As most of the rest of the time, we are going to be blocking and such. So we will have to watch for those overhead attacks. Oops. Okay. Now the side strikes are okay, as we can block those. We can block all of this, no problem. It's just the overhead attacks. Those ones are, yep, those are unblockable. So hopefully Io picks us up. Let's see, where's Io at? She's over there. So let's go for some backstabs here while we have the chance. So we can give Io some health there. Okay, let's go for a launch. Okay. And let's go for another launch. That's always useful. Oh boy. That's always useful to get... oh boy, we're gonna get pushed off the edge. So that's the issue here with blocking, is that if you're waiting on your partner to carry you, you can be pushed around pretty easily by the enemy here. So if we just make our way back to that spot, you can see that in these areas where you can get pushed into walls, it's very acceptable to run something like this. But because of the active-inactive edges that we've talked about in the past, none of that is useful here, because of simply that we can get pushed off of edges and so on and so forth, and it's very, very bad. Okay, so if we make our way through this area to get to a place where we can actually guard into a wall, so we don't get pushed off any edges. Okay, good. And now here we can go for this. Go for these things now. There we go. Good. And we'll go ahead and heal. And Io apparently did some pretty good work there. Now the dogs are another situation here. Whoops. That they can poison us. So it is very, very bad. But so we just have to make sure that Io goes ahead and takes care of the dogs, because even though we can block them, we can't get rid of poison at this point. So we'll go ahead and let Io pick up the dogs here. Okay, as she does pretty well. I guess we can go ahead and attack the dog once. Now you'll see on the next lady here, now that we have walls around us and such, it will be okay to just go ahead and block her. Now Io's gonna get slapped around here pretty good, but we can block all day long all her attacks, which is good because then it'll give Io time to figure out what to do. But it's very important that we make sure that we have 2 Ichor all the time to make sure that we can heal Io whenever we need. And if we get focused here, come on. Good job, Io. Oh, she missed. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and launch to give Io some time there to stand up. Now, Io may actually run out of heals, so we'll have to see about that here. Where's the other lady? There she is. All right. And let's see what we can. Okay, she's going for that extra blood damage, and we'll just go ahead and block all these attacks. Okay. See, now you can see there that Io's getting attacked pretty bad. Okay, and so it's in our best interest to keep her in front of us now at this point. And good job on the launch there, Io. So we'll just go ahead and block these. Now, you can see that Io has considerable amounts of damage that she can put out on the enemy. I guess we'll just go for a backstab here to pick up some of that Ichor that we're missing. Okay. And it's in our best interest to keep these going, keep our gifts going, as Io can kind of take care of herself most of the time, but she will get into a couple of scrapes here and there. So it's important that we are set up to augment her and help her out. Here come the dogs again. So we're going to have to kind of run around here and make sure that Io is on her best game here. And so she can get all her Ichor back and whatever else she needs to keep these idiots at bay. And we can go ahead and keep this guy in front of us here, so Io has access to his back. So she can get Ichor, she can cast her gifts, and this guy can be focused on us. And same thing here. We want to make sure that I guess we can take backstabs when they present themselves. Now, you can't rely on backstabs because during boss fights, you're not going to be able to do any kind of ability there to. Now let's go ahead and take that shot for Io. And if we stand here, you'll notice that everything will kind of just be weird for this guy. Okay, so we can take these hits now. Io must have went to go up the ladder there. We'll give her defensive order. And we'll go ahead and block some more here. Good. And you can see that we get plenty of Ichor recovery. And especially when we're crowded in with multiple enemies. Now we can go for a launch here. Just to get us enough Ichor back for this fight here. Okay, and you see Io, because she has a halberd, she has really good stagger built in. So let's go ahead and recover a little bit of stamina here. There we go. Nice work there, Io. Okay, let's keep blocking here. Alright, so these ladies, they are absolutely devastating. And it really helps that we can block all their attacks, and at the same time Io can do really well all around there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more defenses, and let's go run and get the ladder as soon as we can here. Good, because if you don't have the ladder, it's a really bad day. Okay. Now we do have edges there that we need to worry about. So we can block this guy and just go for some backstabs here. Here's the second guy. Io must have pushed the big lady off the edge. So we'll go ahead and block here for Io. Let's get circular guard going. Okay, so Io is doing very, very well, as she's able to take out all these enemies very, very quickly and easily. And you see she has Iron Will as well. She has Regenerator and all the above. She has some really, really good gifts here for herself in damage reduction, and she has a Blade of Blood. You can see her just destroying monkeys, which brings a very, very nice smile to my face. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and block here and get some Ichor back. Now this is not the best weapon for Ichor recovery on block. One of the best weapons for that is the Azure Greatsword, but this one does fairly well. There are others that do exceptionally well, and the Damarung is actually a very good weapon for blocking. If you were considering how to build the Damarung into one of your setups, the Damarung, the Io's Halberd, is a very good Ichor regenerator, while at the same time having really, really good ability to block and recover Ichor at the same time. Okay, so let's go for more defenses here, since we have a monkey here. Let's see if we can push the monkey off the edge. Now see, the monkey has inhibit, so that's very, very, very bad, as if we get inhibited, we lose all of our gifts, and we can't block anymore and help out Io. So it's very, very, very important that we make sure that we have those abilities going. Let's go ahead and heal one, top off, and here we have to be very careful, as we can be pushed off the edge. Okay, so let's go ahead and launch, since we're focused, and all our drain ratings are increased when we're focused. Okay, and let's go for another, whoops, I was going to say let's go for another launch. Maybe? Nope, no other launch. There we go. So we'll just go ahead and go for some blocks here. And this lady is extremely rough to go against, and this is a great way to mitigate her damage. Okay. And Io is on a rampage here. Let's go for some of this, and let's go for the Damarung damage reduction. Okay. And back to the mess here. So we definitely have to keep ourselves in line with this lady here to make sure that we don't get pushed off the edge. There we go. Good job, Io. Now we need a little bit more Ichor here for Steady Bulwark, because we're not quite up to 100 block. So we'll take a backstab here while we can, so we can go for a couple of things here. Now this lady will absolutely end us in one attack, so it's important that we don't get pushed off the edge or lock onto her, and just let Io do the attacks here. Oop, and there's an unblockable. But as you see, because we have really, really good defense on our Blood Veil, we can take those hits kind of no problem. Not really no problem, but it's definitely not a huge issue. Come on, hit me. There we go. Good. And we'll give Io defensive order, and then when she stands up, we'll go for a launch. There we go. So we get some Ichor back because we're focused, and we get increased Ichor regeneration. Okay, very good. So definitely a bad time there with that lady, as she is pretty overwhelming. Whoops, and this lady as well. You need to stop that, so we'll stagger her there, and then go for some blocking here to get some of that Ichor back so we can heal Io. Now because this works out so well, you might think, well, Yakumo would be better for this, but defensive order reduces your... Sorry about that. My son's playing with his trucks in the background here. but defensive order lowers your attacking ability, but because it doesn't lower your gift effectiveness, hang on a second. Alrighty there, folks. Sorry about that. Alright, so where were we? We were over here. Good. And so now, so you might think that it would be better go for Yakumo because he has higher damage, but in fact when you use defensive order there, it actually lowers your actual effectiveness for the time being. So it's important to go for Io, so she can use her abilities here. And things like that to knock folks off the edge, to go for all those things, and so it's really important that you go for Io rather than Yakumo for this kind of a setup, and that's why it is the Io show for sure, because she will do very well over and above and beyond everyone else. Okay, so let's go ahead and rest so we get back all our heals and all our items here, as they will be important to keep her alive during the fight here with the Queen's Knight Reborn. And as we won't really be doing too much except trying to stay alive and letting Io take the cake here, take the show, and we'll see if we can actually do it. So here we need to make sure that we have as much Ichor as possible to keep all of our gifts going. So that's why this is so down to the wire here, because we're not going to be doing a whole lot of damage, but we're going to hopefully be keeping Io alive as good as we can. And this guy does have several unblockables. However, we can mostly mitigate all of his attacks, mostly. But that's the problem, is when he goes after Io, we're gonna have some issues, and that's why we have two healing gifts, so we can make sure that we have at least one active at all times to heal Io. There we go. And in times like that, we can go ahead and heal here and get some of that. Wow, Io is Dodge Master here. There we go. Now remember, we need 20 attacks to get focused, but that's okay. We're pretty close to focus now. Okay, you need to stop hitting Io. Okay, so let's go ahead and give Io some health. That's fine. Taking 400 health there is okay. We'll go ahead and heal. Okay, I guess we'll go for a hit there. Whoops. Good job, Io. Okay, so now we are kind of done here. We need to make sure that we get our gifts going again, but he needs to back off a little bit. Okay, there we go. And let's go for the Dameron if he's going to allow us. Good. And I guess we'll go for a Pure Blood here and fully heal up. That's fine. Again, to take 400 damage there, that's fine. I'll accept that. Ooh, nice stagger, Io. That'll buy us some time here to run back and get our gifts going, maybe. Now remember that we do have Rush of Blood going, so it's important that we watch our stamina. And we can block that. Okay. Okay. Io, go ahead and stand up. And here I will go ahead and give you some health. There we go. Now she's back up to full. And next crazy opening here, we will go for a heal. Yep, that's an opening. And we need some We need some time here to get our stamina back. There we go. There we go. And there's the shield bash. Not a problem. So he's going to transition. So we can go for a couple of items here. And we can block all of these attacks. No problem there. And we can block anything except the shield bash. So we need to keep an eye on that for when he's going to do shield bashes. Okay, go for a gift extension here. Oh, good stagger EO. Now it's good that we are all the way up to full stamina, as well as almost full health here. There we go. Ooh, good dodges there, EO. Let's go ahead and block this. Oh, okay. If we can get a chance here to get the Dameron defensive ability going, then we will absolutely go for that. Good. Okay. Okay, he's going to jump around a lot more. Yeah, EO's healing, so we will give her defensive order here in a second. Okay, there we go. That's our opening. Nice. And we're going to need another opening here to heal again. And this will be that opening. There we go. Just enough time to get our defenses going there. Or our heals, at least. He's really going after EO. Okay, good. Come after me. That's the important thing. Come on. Oh, he's going to block. Okay, and that's an unblockable, but as you see, we don't take that much damage. Okay, and all our gifts are ending here, so that's kind of an issue. We're going to have to wait for a second here, and hopefully get an opening where we can apply things. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's give EO some health so she's not worried about healing herself. Okay, let's heal. Okay, so now Iron Will is over. Let's heal again. Okay, so we're going to have to block here a little bit. Hopefully he comes after us and goes for some attacks so we can get some more Ichor here. Come on, hit me more. There we go. Very good. Oh, she's in a bad way. Good. And we're keeping EO up here. That's good. Oh, now we might be in some trouble because we don't have enough for Modest Offering, and he's not hitting us for whatever reason. There we go. Now we got some Ichor. Good. And maybe we'll have to go for an Ichor drain. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely now go for the drain activator. And let's go ahead and heal since he's over there. And EO can get rid of Leak if she needs to. I don't want to be leaked on at the moment. Good. His leak is over. He's coming after us. That's very good. One. Oh, that's it. Good. There we go. Now we can heal EO. So this makes for a very, very, very long fight, but it's okay, as there's no real. You're never really, really, really in danger, but it is. You do have to be careful. Okay, he's missing there because he's bad at aiming. Okay, let's give EO some help. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna have to watch out there. Ouch. So that was an unblockable as well. And this might kill us. Yep. Now EO, there we go. He's gonna save us, and we'll get EO back. Good. Okay. And we'll go ahead and dodge that, block that. Ouch. Okay. There we go. And there is a dodge window for that other place there, but it's very, very small. Now, if we do get leaked, EO will use Panacea's Essence, hopefully, to get us back. So now this is where a real problem is that both EO and I kind of out of heals, and at the same time, we can't really do much to get our I-Core back. So we're gonna have to just play it safe here a little bit. And as you can see, Leek just ruins us, because now we don't have much to do. Io somehow got I-Core enough. Now we can block a lot of this here, but that's the one there with the shield bash, that if he does that over and over and over and over, we're going to be in a really bad way. Okay. Leek is almost done, so that's very good. And we only have 2 heals back. Io said that she can't regenerate. Oh, good grief, not that again. Come on, man. And I have no I-Core. This is a problem. Ouch. I was not expecting that one. No Leek. Okay. Now, I did not get the window there. Okay. So, we're gonna be down to the wire here for Io. Good. Okay. We'll go for this. And we can still heal Io, so that's good. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Oops. Okay, we are out of heals. There we go, there's the dodge. So that's good. Go ahead and do this. Oh boy. Good job there, Io. Okay. We are almost leaked, but not quite there. Oh no. Oh. Well, the Io show almost got it done. Now, in the sake of time, we don't want to go through that again, but that is a very, very fun way. Io almost had it there. She was 12.5% away from finishing it out, but it just wasn't meant to be, I guess, this time around.
We may need to adopt a new strategy.
Oh well. So yeah, that's a little bit about how you can annihilate this guy. Well, not annihilate this guy, but you can ruin him fairly easily and quickly in a fun way, without worrying about too much about how you're set up and what you're doing. But it's a lot of fun to put that together and kind of see how that goes. If you're struggling in the early game, though, that's absolutely a great way to end that guy, and you can work him over pretty well in that regard. However, for what we do now, we can just go for a couple of setups here, and we can end him in one shot. And you've seen this on the channel and stuff, but for the sake of time, if we would have had our what is that, pure blood there at the end, we would have been able to get rid of him a little bit easier, because we would have been able to recover and help Io pull back from that very sad defeat there. Anyways, in order to just get through here, as you know what it is, we could have gotten through there. It would have been in our best interest to, do it over and over and over. But for the sake of time here, we're just gonna go ahead and get through here. Okay, there we go, and one more. There we go. This good, and then steadfast strike. So that is why this is kind of a really fun way to go about getting this guy with a co-op build, because you're able to enjoy just how having partners do all the work. And if you're struggling with how to use Io, this is a great way to use her, because she does, like I said, she does gifting, and she's not as reliant on her physical damage as opposed to her gifting abilities. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed that. Learned something about tanking and just blocking your way through and buffing your partner to make sure that they do very well. Typically, most of the time, there's not really a good way to pair up with Io or Yakumo's communal because their communals are fairly garbage. In terms of ending bosses quickly in the late game, they might be applicable in one or two places in the early game, but nothing too amazing. But here in the late game, using Io or Yakumo are simply for fun and to enjoy them. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the Government Center proper next.